We all know that the cryptocurrency are becoming an increasingly important part of modern business. But once you hold and use crypto, a big question comes up. How can we make sure the digital assets are managed securely, reporting transparently, and fully compliant with regulation? That's what exactly we need to crypto audit. So what is a crypto audit? Let me introduce my partner. Will tell you about the definition and background of the crypto audit.
It is a comprehensive audit that covers all of the organization's digital asset activity, unlike the traditional audit that focuses only on the financial statement. A crypto audit goes much further, especially a review all your crypto-related activities such as buying, selling, trading, and wallet management. In addition, it may evaluation of the crypto assets and examine how the organization calculate and report the capital gain or loss when the crypto is sold, traded, or spent. The key difference is that the crypto audit doesn't just stop at financial number. It also verifies a wallet ownership, review the blockchain transaction, and the most importantly, it ensures the security protocol and private key management are robust. When it comes to crypto audit, things are not simple as they might seem because this is such a new and evolving field. Businesses need to be prepared for many types of crypto audit, which include financial audit, security audit, complaint audit, and small contract audit. And gentlemen, when it comes to auditing in the field of digital assets, a rather new playing field, the challenges for auditors are pretty large. So, what exactly are those challenges? Let's turn it over to my partner, Dotel, to shed the light on the matter.
So, what is the challenge for the auditor? The first thing is the limitation in audit evidence reliability for crypto assets. Unlike traditional auditing system based on verifiable records, crypto auditing involves technical complexities and limited information, especially for small business or cross-border operations, which can undermine transparency and investor confidence. The second thing is obtaining and verifying audit evidence. Cryptocurrency transactions present significant challenge in obtaining and verifying audit evidence, as auditors face difficulty in checking and reconciling data across exchange during which decentralized and fragmented information flows, addressing price change and ensuring the efficiency and reliability of audit evidence. That is the standardization and tooling gap in crypto auditing. A major challenge in cryptocurrency auditing is the lack of specialized audit standards and adequate technological tools. Traditional methods are not well suited to the decentralized and anonymous nature of blockchain, making it very difficult to obtain and verify reliable audit evidence. So, what auditors bring to the challenges about the auditing of cryptocurrency assets require auditors to possess a solid understanding of blockchain technologies, apply advanced digital analytics, and assess integrity of transactions across decentralized platforms. To address the absence of specialized auditing standards and current technological limits, standard setting bodies such as IASB are developing dedicated framework for crypto audits. In parallel, leading firms like PwC have introduced proprietary solutions such as HANU platform to convert blockchain data into auditor usable formats, thereby enhancing audit transparency and reliability.
So now let's connect with two experts in the field of crypto auditing. They will share with us the key information on how audits are performed in those areas.
About planning and risk assessment before starting to audit company in the cryptocurrency ecosystem, auditors need to have a basic understanding of the entity or company themselves. To be more detailed, auditors gather records that relate to the entity strategy, operation, internal control, and clearly identify the strategy of company in the cryptocurrency ecosystem. In addition, auditors should identify areas of high risk, including control risk, inherent risk, such as complex wallet structure, high cryptocurrency transaction volume. Losing access to cryptocurrency wallet, much like losing physical key, can have serious consequences. To determine it, auditors may collaborate with cybersecurity experts to truly assess and address the risk.
To collect the data, auditors need to approach the client and ask them to provide detailed documentation along with all cryptocurrency transactions. This includes deposit, withdrawal, trade, and any other movement involving crypto assets. Once the document is received, the auditor will check the complete list and accuracy of the record they are provided with. In addition, the auditor is responsible for requesting access to your accounting record and any related smart contract code. They want to check the flow of money and need to ensure that it is properly recorded. However, cryptocurrency wallets are not designed for financial reporting, so this step often requires specialized blockchain analysis tools. So, to perform the true crypto audit, auditors first establish clear policy for digital assets client and evaluate wallet controls, including multi-factor authentication, cold storage, and private key management. They observe key ceremonies and assess transaction approval control to ensure only authorized personnel can initiate transfer through due control procedure. Next, auditor review wallet
Furthermore, auditor confirm wallet ownership by requesting the client to sign a cryptographic message with the private key of the declared wallet or perform a small test transaction to demonstrate control. Report on-chain data and proof of control. Auditor share a sample of transactions from the company internal record through custodian judgment to the public blockchain, thereby verifying the existence and right to the reported digital asset holding. Finally, reporting and recommendation. After auditing the document provided by the client, the accountant will issue an audit report. The report must comply with reporting standards such as GAAP, BCAOP, or ISA. The report represents the ownership of assets in the company asset valuation. In addition, it also provides comment on the risk that the auditor discovered during the audit process. In addition, recommendation and advice to improve the company situation will also be presented in the report after the audit process is completed.
To make clear about the audit cryptocurrency, today I invite Ms. Maria, who is senior auditor in KPMG, who directly audits MicroStrategy in crypto area term. Let's upload for her.
Hi viewer, I'm very happy and honored to be here today to share with you how to perform effectively in audit crypto, especially in MicroStrategy. In the first phase, our plan and design the audit approach, we start with the risk assessment procedure. We identify a critical audit method, the valuation of audit evidence related to existence and control of digital assets. Our team assess the risk of material misstatement connected to the existence of MicroStrategy crypto assets. We also recognize the complexity and risk digital assets and control through private key often stored by third party in different locations. This creates risk of loss, theft, or insufficient proof of ownership. Because of this, we decided that IT specialists with blockchain expertise were needed to support our audit work. In addition, we noted that company hold mostly own of its Bitcoin in custody account with US-based institutional custodian. The custodian also stored the private key, which increase the risk I mentioned above. Finally, we assess impairment risk since management disclosed in their Form 10K that Bitcoin is less liquid than cash. Next phase, we tested internal control and transaction. We reviewed conciliation process and monitoring practice. We sat down with MicroStrategy personnel and asked them to explain step by step and the end-to-end process for managing Bitcoin. We performed walkthrough and expected segregation of duty and transaction approval. This included reviewing asset right to private key and authorization workflow for approving cryptocurrency transactions. IT specialists play an important role in testing the design and operating effectively of technical control, such as asset right to private key, authentication mechanism, and security log monitoring. Also checked that only authorized personnel could initiate and approve transactions. Besides, we obtain independent confirmation from custodian. We compare MicroStrategy internal records with custodian records to make sure that they match. And the third phase, we perform substantive analytical procedure and test the detail of balance. We confirm the existence of digital assets. We reconcile three ledgers: MicroStrategy internal records, custodian record, and the public blockchain. We also carried out on-site inspection at custodian location. Here we evaluate private key generation and storage practice. We verify custodian control to ensure that digital assets were safeguarded. Overall, our team confirmed the existence and right over the company digital asset. We reconcile record accrued source and tested the design effectiveness of custodian control to obtain sufficient and appropriate audit evidence. In the next phase, we complete the audit. We apply audit adjustment in deciding whether the evidence collected was sufficient and appropriate. We conclusion were clear: the digital asset exists and the company had right to control the asset through custodial arrangement and private keys. Finally, we report the finding in the Form 10K. We explain the audit difficulty and describe the procedure we perform to address them.
Thank you for your sharing, and I'm very glad to have a conversation with you. So, in conclusion, crypto auditing goes beyond confirming wallet balance. It requires understanding private key management, cybersecurity risks, and internal control. As blockchain transactions grow more complex, auditing must blend traditional assurance skill with on-chain data analysis to provide reliable evidence. Strong crypto audits ultimately build trust and transparency for business and investor alike.